Well, the lighting in here is good tonight. I didn't plan on this kind of. I guess what do you think? I think it looks great. World Gone Blue, baby. Yeah, our album. Yeah, our album from what is it? 2000. I think it was made the year after the Twin Towers went down. The Twin Towers. That's right. That's us. Yeah, and then we did a theme album following that tragedy of the Twin Towers tumbling and all those people dying horrible, tragic deaths, and the album was called World Gone Blue, and so was the title track. So, what are you thinking about tonight? What are you thinking about talking about? I'm thinking about telling you how great you're doing, and um, and how proud I am of you. And the reason I'm proud of Lena is because the video we made last night when we were, having a little playing a little sport directed at the very unpleasant stalker, elderly woman, you know, doesn't really have I don't know what else to say, Lena. Lena felt bad, and she didn't even want to. After she said afterwards, I wanted known that her conscience is very pure, and she said, "John, this like seems to go against the mission. To Even though we were laughing because it's funny to make fun of someone's hairdo. It just is. This is the thing. It's funny to make someone's really. This is your argument that it's funny to make some. It is. It's funny, and you gave some great beauty tips to that woman. If she would do, all right, hey, you said I could talk. All right. If that dope would, if she would take your advice, she'd get herself a man. If that's what she really wants, I think it's what she needs. Not some phony movie star or pop star that she thinks she's with. She should get herself an actual companion and start. I'll tell you, look back on that video. Lena's very simple beauty tips for that woman would pay off in really big returns for a nice elderly gentleman looking for companionship. If she, gets her shit together. My point is two things. I wanted to point out to the stalker, and that's what we'll be referring to you as, because, we're not using your name, but you watch all these videos, so yes, I challenged you a while back to send an email to Lena and speak privately, not to Lena, to me, to both of us, and say what's on your mind. Why can't you seem to stop? What your behavior? What is it that you really want from us? Knowing full well that what you really want is our attention, because you're lonely. It's sad, but it's true. I said, and we know you've been stalking her a long time because Lena no longer puts that email address up. It's not our main email address anymore. But you had it in your files, little Miss Legal Secretary that you think you are. As soon as we made that challenge on YouTube, you wrote a rambling email. Not 2 seconds later or something, you were like, "Oh yay, I'm gonna write to her now," and I'm going. I said, so Lena, I said, open up that email box. I bet she already wrote. Sure enough, you had already written. You could not wait to have an audience with Lena and John, a private audience. You know what we did with that email? We never looked at it. We blocked your email address so that you cannot write to that email any longer. And we never saw what was in it. I know what's in it. Lena never opened the email. Right. And John knows what's in it because he knows everyone's thoughts. That's the only reason. We didn't read it together, in other words. Right. I felt so relieved when John said, first I said to him before she wrote, I said to him, "Why did you do that? Now she's gonna write, and I have to fucking read." I said I already feel tainted because I've been stalked. I know it was the similar feeling. Like I don't want to give her any attention. Why did you tell her to do that? Then he said, "Well, go ahead and open it. Let's see if she wrote." Sure enough, there's an email from her. John said, "Don't open it. Don't open it. That's not the reason I challenged her to write that. I want to have the opportunity to block her email address in case she gets any bright ideas for future correspondence with you and I. And I just want to confirm just how obsessed she is." Did we delete it? We kept the email address long enough to block it, and then we went back and deleted it. All right, so it's not even in my right. It's not even in your. If it was in the trash file, it would have been. It's gone now anyway. Right, that's true. And okay, so you just wanted her to know that. Yes. I don't know. The fact that the email opened with "Dear Lena" is proof enough that she is still not showing respect to the fact that it's John who made the challenge, not Lena. Lena doesn't want anything to do with you. Your name is Mud here in this house. And yeah, this is John Lennon. Anyway, the bottom line was, I said to Lena this morning, "Okay, so now today, do we get to draw a picture of it?" And Lena said, "No, I feel bad enough that we put that last night's video up, even though it was really funny." So I said, let's just listen to it back and just see if it's as bad as you. And no, and it's not. It's hilarious, and it's true. If she took all my advice, she would look 20 years younger. Well, maybe not 20. All right, 10 years younger. Because she looks way too old. She's not doing right by her face. She should do some clay masks. She could look better. And, and that's it. That's all. She's very frustrated and lonely, but her look, I think, is kind of off-putting. That's all. And that's not to hurt your feelings out there. That's just to tell you what I think when I look at you. And especially what John thinks when he looks at you and says, "Oh, geez, she does not look like me. Good Lord." Yeah. So that's all we'll say about Stalker Lady. She's not going anywhere. I know we'll be but sensing her lurking presence, and that's just the fact. John wanted you to know that I did have kind of a queasy feeling about that video. It felt like it was kind of nasty. But it was nasty, and that's why it felt like it was nasty. But I don't like being stalked. I know that the only thing I'm happy about, really, is that you're pretty far away. Although I wouldn't like to have any kind of idea that you were living anywhere near me. I wouldn't. I don't care how old you are or whatever. I don't trust your energy. You're a weirdo. For you to behave the way you've behaved toward me in the past is like God help you. Because you got problems. You got problems. So anyway, can we make this the final thought on that thing? I just think that she should, find a new hobby. She's not happy doing this, obsessing over you and I. She's not happy, and in a similar way to how May Pang is not happy. Not really. Does May look happy to you? You're asking me if May... No, she doesn't. She seems like a big phony to me because... And she also seems like a very hurt person. She feels like very, very hurt and betrayed and regretful and a lot of other things. But no, not really. Not really happy. No matter how brightly she smiles, she never seems happy to me. There's something about it that just feels sad. Do you feel happy? I do. Do you? What do you think? I'm spinning around you like a bumblebee all day. Well, that doesn't mean you're happy. Are you kidding? Hey, you're right. Sleep, turn on the light down. Oh, it looks fanciful a little bit, right? Yeah, but it's too bright. I still got that. Oh, Lita. All right. I still got that. The bright, the screen glare sensitivity today, so it seems to be more acute than usual. But ever since the big thunder and lightning storm we had about 20 minutes, half an hour ago, I feel relief. I'm feeling relief from the pressure and behind my forehead, and so I think we warded off with that storm. We warded off like a slight migraine, and if I just chill out and don't look at a bright screen, I'll be really fucking swinging. That's what I think. I think you're right. A really uneventful day today at the Lenin Ascension camp here. And that's for good reason. I need to be sleeping as much as possible and not moving this one shoulder that's been giving me a lot of trouble. So I know it sounds like a broken record, but I feel guilty when I sleep. I wake up and I'm like, oh, what? I'm such a waste of life. And John's like, what would you do? What would you do if you were awake? Only he more yells it at me. What would you? What is it you need to be doing? Making a new plaque? Singing a song? Let's sing a song. And we did. We sang songs. And then I was like, I'm tired. And he's like, well, then lay back down. So we are working on the Nico Case song. Oh, that's it. Michaela wanted to, because we said that in one of our posts that's Nico Case song, Hold On, Hold On. Michaela wants to clarify, there's a line in the song, because she said the lyrics will resonate with many people that I know regarding my death. And the one lyric is, well, it's the devil I love, and it's as funny as real love. And the devil, people shouldn't take that figuratively, or what. She's not talking about that she loves Satan. She's talking about the devil of depression. Yes. And just, wanting to crawl into a hole that people become in love with their own depression. And I think it is very important to make that statement, because when she says, and I know the right people will get it. She doesn't want people to think that anything about her worshiping Satan, or that would have just been ridiculous. But the meaning behind that line, again, brings to mind the tarot card, the devil, which stands for addiction. And you can become addicted to negative feelings and self-destructive feelings, like she did. She was also on the autism spectrum, very high functioning, but when you're on the spectrum, and people out there, I know you will understand if this pertains to you. The same thought hammers at you and hammers at you. I am no good. All you need is even one person confirming that I am just no good. You are no good. Oh my God, they said I'm no good. He said I'm no good. She said I'm no good. All these people who were so jealous of her started saying all these nasty things to her and telling her she was no good. That's enough to do it when you're, when you have that condition and you are also, if you are prone to depression for whatever reason, what it could be chemically, it could be psychologically, it could be situationally. If you work in animal rescue, I will attest to this. You want to kill yourself sometimes. You get so upset by every case of animal abuse that you confront, are privy to, activist for, but every animal's story is such a fucking nightmare, and that hammers at you and hammers at you. And the pain really gets bad. It's something called compassion burnout. And you just don't want it anymore. You want to help, but you start to just start saying, this is not doing anything. There is nothing I can do for this. These fucking horrible people in the world are never going to stop with this. And I'm going to have to keep seeing this and dealing with this and dealing with this. And this is fucking killing me. So that's it. Nothing more to add really to that. That's how it goes. So, but yeah, Michaela was very very precise as we rehearsed that song this morning. That lyric refers to the devil symbolically as depression and sinking into your own depression until it just ends up feeling like a warm cocoon that you really don't want to come out of anymore. You're attached to that feeling now, and there's really no way out of that. So, compassion burnout. Google it, and I don't know. Come on, world, get your shit together. And stalker lady, for God fucking sake, get your hair done or something. Stop worrying about me and John and get your hair cut correctly. But you know, I'll tell you, I would, if my hair looked like that right now, okay, I would even just put a hat on or just like a bandana for until it grew in. That's the problem. That hairdo is just it's not flattering, honey bunny. And you think we're picking on you and we're being nasty, but no, not compared to you're tougher than that. You're tougher than that, stalker woman. Uh, you're the one who came after me, and you really bothered me a lot before I finally really started standing up for myself. I worry about people like you. I don't fear you, but you make me very, very uncomfortable. You make me very, very uncomfortable. So, John tells me how to handle you, and this is how we handled you. Told you to get a fucking hairdo. Change your hairdo. Change your outlook. Start a workout regime for yourself. Do some yoga. Look back at some of our videos. You'll see some good yoga equipment that's very good. And, change your headspace. Stop jumping around on social media, worrying about Ouija boards and spirits and people. That it's all none of your fucking business. None of it. Live your own life. Live your best life, you cranky old broad. Stop being such a fucking baby. Big baby Beatle fans out there. That's the other problem. All these big baby Beatle fans are all like, yeah, those are our Beatles. That's our Johnny. We know him. She doesn't know. It's like, I don't give a shit what you do with your life. If what I'm saying don't resonate with you, there's the door. Don't let it hit you in the ass on the way out. There's my cyber door. Boom! I wish I had like a sound effect board here. Bang! Like a big slam. Bye-bye! Na 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 na. Na 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 na. Hey, hey, hey. Goodbye. That's right, you know it. My baby don't care for shoes. I don't care for shoes. I just like not wearing shoes at all. I love that she don't wear shoes. I do too. When's the last time I wore a pair of shoes? Lots of socks. Yeah, we like socks too. but we really like nothing. Yeah, we like nothing. It's like I love this balmy summer weather. Summertime, and the living is easy. Hi, Bessie. Fish are jumping, and the cotton is high. Oh, your daddy's rich, and your mama's good looking. So hush, little baby, don't you cry. One of these mornings, you're gonna rise up singing. You're gonna lift your wings and take to the sky. Oh, but until that morning, you know that nothing's gonna harm you. With mommy and daddy standing by. That was fucking phenomenal. And on that note, praise be God and Mother, it is time to go to bed. Really? Nothing left? You got nothing left in you, baby? No steam left? No steam for me. Chugga, 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 chugga. What's up, Greg? What do you got for me, big boy? Brother Greg Allman and brother Dwayne and Dickie and all the boys and girls, brothers and sisters. What we got? We don't want to wear you down too much, Miss Lena. That's all right. Tell me what you got. Tell me something good. Bow, bow. Tell me, tell me, tell me. Tell me that you love me. Yeah. All right, that'll do. Okay.